Oh, this song is actually perfect, Jeff. Good job. So today, guys, there's a little girl that's in the news, and I'm going to tell you what she's in the news for in a second. But before I get there, I want to talk about a conspiracy that not a lot of us talk about because it doesn't really affect guys like us. But why don't women's pants have pockets on them?
They don't?
So many women's pants do not have at least front pockets. A lot of times not functional back pockets. They're just they're jeans that look like pockets.
My wife complains about all the time how like dresses, like they're just now starting to put like pockets in dresses because they're very practical, and like for so long they just didn't have pockets. And in the pockets on their pants, from what I can tell, are like small or useless, or
they frequently just go to like a couple fingertips in there.
Really?
Yeah, they don't go very far. Ask your wife about it.
Okay.
At some point.
Is it because women traditionally like they carry purses or bags around?
So that's where the conspiracy gets in. The conspiracy gets in that the fashion industry has perpetuated this pocketless lifestyle in order to sell handbags.
Whoa. I mean, it adds up. That makes sense.
Think about the most expensive accessory that is like basically that women are told you have to own.
purse.
Purse.
Yeah.
Like you have no pockets that can hold anything. So you have to get this bag to hold all these other things, but the bag costs a lot of money too.
Yeah.
It's just annoying, like to be perfectly frank. So like the question is why are they doing this, and who's behind it?
Who's behind it?
I never thought of this as a conspiracy. I just thought it was just sort of this weird old,
You need to hang out with my wife more. She will go off on this conspircy.
The Versace behind the fashion curtain.
Yeah. Seriously though, like that's the real concern, is like this keeps going on. But now like women are like, hang on, dresses with pockets. That seems easy.
Yeah. My wife's wedding dress had pockets, and it was like her favorite thing about it. She couldn't stop talking about it. It's awesome.
Her wedding dress had pockets.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, and so to go back on that, to think about that, why women's pants don't have pockets, or at least functional pockets, they actually used to have bigger pockets than men.
Yeah. Oh, that adds to the conspiracy.
Yeah. So like way back when, early 20th century and before, like it wasn't uncommon for women to have pockets, especially if they're wearing any kind of pants, which wasn't super common, but would be worn for specific activities and things like that. If you think about the pants in those days,
Baggier.
kind of billowy.
Yeah.
Kind of baggy. Mm-hmm. So they had these gigantic pockets in them that they could keep stuff in, bigger than men's. But as fashion changed, everything became more form-fitting. And the explanation that you'll hear from the fashion industry is that fashion has always favored the look over the function. Form over function.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Just because like it's about the style, it's about this, and that's the difference. That they'd say that's the difference between women's and men's fashion. Women's fashion was much more meant to be about fashion. Men's were utility. So that's where the thing came. It wasn't a nefarious reason to sell handbags. It was just fashion changed to be more form-fitting, and it didn't make sense to put these bulky pockets on pants anymore, or dresses, or whatever.
So I guess the assumption is being made then that women care more about the fashionable side of things than the function. Like that's what they're wanting.
That's where the demand is. Yeah. I don't know where I get into that. What do you guys think?
It's hard to broad brush, right?
Yeah, it doesn't seem quite right either, because it's like, even if you make, I'm just picturing jeans. Like if you make skinny jeans, you can fit pockets. Like my jeans are fairly skinny, like pretty skinny. They're not like leggings or something where they're like suctioned onto my legs, but they're pretty tight, and like they've got regular size, normal big pockets.
But even still, the pocket of a pair of jeans is so thin.
Yeah. You could fit that in a pair of form-fitting jeans. I don't understand why you don't have room for the pockets.
Just realizing now that I didn't know this. Like,
really?
But now that I'm thinking about it, my wife, like, I always keep my phone in my front pocket.
Right.
And she never ever does. She always keeps it in a back pocket. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's why her pockets probably aren't big enough for her phone.
She has inferior pockets.
Huh.
Yeah.
Are they inferior
to regular size pockets?
You're throwing around some words.
Well, I know we're giving women inferior clothing because.
Well, it depends on how you slice inferior. Like maybe they're functionally inferior, but they're stylistically superior.
But to John's point, my jeans are pretty skinny.
Yeah. Why do you? I guess my point is like, why do you have to sacrifice the utility for the form? I don't think you. Yeah.
You shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to. It doesn't seem like it inhibits it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like when you get tighter pants, like you can kind of see the pocket in there a little bit, but I don't know. That's a weird one.
I don't know, but it has pockets is like the biggest thing. So that brings me up to why I'm talking about this now in the present, which is a first grader, a sweet little first grader.
I have a daughter in first grade.
Yeah, her name was Cameron Gardner. She wrote a letter to Old Navy. She had just learned about persuasive writing.
Nice.
And so she had to write a persuasive letter
This is great.
for school. So I'm going to read you this letter that she wrote. Dear Old Navy, I do not like that the front pockets of girls' jeans are fake. I want front pockets because I want to put my hands in them. I would also like to put things in them. Would you consider making girls' jeans with front pockets that are not fake? Thank you for reading my request.
Wow. It's persuasive.
That is persuasive. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there was nothing offensive, angry, mean, or just, it was very just, hi.
This is what I would like. Would you consider doing it?
Yeah.
This is the reason why I would like it. Yeah.
Here's the best part about this story, though. The company responded. And they sent her a little card. In appreciation, please accept some girls' bottoms for you to enjoy. Cameron, thank you so much for taking the time to write us about pockets on girls' jeans. The Old Navy Kids product team appreciates your information and its great feedback as we develop new products. Thank you. And the team signed it. And look at this photo. And I should have put this up in the live stream so you guys could see it. They sent her a bunch of jeans with actual pockets.
That's awesome.
Great.
Good job, Old Navy.
And I don't know if they had a few pairs that did, or if they went through the time to fix the jeans so they had bigger pockets. But the moral of the story is this first grader actually convinced Old Navy, a large company, to work on their policy.
That's great. Persuasive.
Yeah, so she didn't necessarily. You said that she basically revealed that the controversy.
I said she took down a conspiracy or whatever. I don't remember how I worded it.
I guess she sort of did.
She went right to fashion and
Yeah.
said, enough.
Yeah, give me some pockets.
Yeah. And I think that's so great, too, as a message to our kids, because it can be really easy. Some people get really offended if you talk about kids and getting them involved in social causes or things that they believe in. But it's like, if it's a belief that you share as a parent and you want to share that with your child, and I think it's a great thing to teach children that young that you have a voice and you can be heard if you learn how to use it properly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was like a respectful letter. There was nothing like you said, there was nothing.
It's great.
The thing that bugs me about what a lot of people do, like adults on social media, is they'll just complain in order to get their way. Like I see this all the time with people when they fly, or they had a missed delayed flight, for instance. I see this all the time. People complaining on like Twitter, like, American Airlines, thanks for delaying my flight by 30 minutes. It's like, corporate United Airlines didn't do that, or what did I say, American Airlines, whatever.
Yeah.
The corporation didn't do that. There was some problem with the plane, like,
Right.
And there's better ways to handle it, as we've seen by this girl's like respect and her tact and her persuasion. Like, you can be better.
Well, what I'm gathering, even from what you're saying, because I agree with that, is that like a lot of times when adults complain, it's out of the sense of entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I deserve this and you let me down, so you better fix it.
Yeah.
Where she's just saying, I would like this. It makes sense. Can I please have it?
Yeah.
And she just put it out there.
Like, this
Disrespect.
is why I would like it. Like, here's some good reasons.
We can learn.
What do you think?
We
Good
can learn
job,
from the
Cameron.
children.
Great job.
Way to go.
Super excited about that, but I'm very proud of young Cameron, and if she hears this somehow, congratulations on a win for women all over the world.
Absolutely.